Welcome to Ravens Over. Please subscribe to my channel, also hit the notification bell, like this video, and please share it. We lost one of our brothers to allegedly homophobia crime. He was killed. I want to share this story about his life and living. Like this video and share everywhere you can. I created this channel for people with different support those who support you. There's a PayPal on top. People murdered. One thing, there are a lot of times people can't stand in the truth, but you find one that does support them. Make sure they do not fall within a marginalized community as not being in existence. And you know that there are hard to find people that create a channel that cater to people who are different and stand in the truth. And the allies sit back and say, well, I have no problem with other people. Let me just stand in here to learn something and learn. No judgment. Who support you. I love you. Stay in your truth. Okay. All I can say is rest in peace, Jonathan Santos, 24 years old. I want you to work with me here because this is in Spanish, so it's very difficult to read, and it's a lot of reading to do because I had to try to find a lot of different information I could find out about who killed this young man. They demand justice for the murder of Jonathan. He was an activist as far as Jalisco. Now, when stating that the lifeless body of Jonathan, a young student and activist from the LGBTQ community, was found in Barcombe neighborhood on Zapopan on Tuesday on August 11th, gunshot wound to the head. On Wednesday, the state attorney general Gerardo Gomez held a press conference to report the investigation. He was accompanied by Lewis, now as part of the special prosecutors of human rights. At the conference, it was reported that three possible lines of investigation are being followed as a hate crime, as a crime of passion, and they do not rule out the possibility that it could have possibly been a robbery. Given the conditions, give me a second. Given the conditions of the circumstances of the event, it was decided to start with the femicide protocol given the preference of the young man, said the state attorney Gomez. It was also stated that intense work is being done to develop the case and multidisciplinary groups based on protocol by the femicide area and the support with the specialized coordination to attend in sexual diversity crimes. Now, it's also stating that we already ahead of our times in a lot of the data testing. We hope within a few days to have a much clearer picture and some conclusion indicating regardless of possible actors, said in the state attorney. At the time, At the time of the conference, at least 4 interviews have been conducted and several more were planned, and also reported that experts reported that determined the case of death was with a firearm project. Now, since yesterday, Ricardo, general rector of the university, reported that happened through the networks that he pointed out that his life was taken from him and he was a victim of insecurity and a hate crime, which was also appeared to authorities that also sent condolences to Jonathan's family, also to friends. Now, Jonathan studied at the George Mathud Polytech School, which is a part of the higher secondary educational system, SEMS, of university. On behalf of the university community, we demand authorities clarify the murder and guarantee justice for a safe environment. Director posted on the social media network. His friends and family and fellow activists demand human rights for the LGBTQI community to seek to make the case visible through the hashtag Justice Para Jonathan. That's the hashtag of the act of solidarity. Has been called as far as Thursday, August the 13th, which would be today. It's also stated that the diverse collection of condemned the events, expressed angers and situations, systematic violence against the community, sexual diversity, which has historically been subdued as far as violence, through the statement shared with the networks of yesterday. We wrote, from feeling of rage, anger, frustration, and sadness, we cannot be We cannot have that continue to lose our brothers and sisters because of systematic violence that we experience day to day. Violence rooted in the heterocentric society that hates us, the statement stated. Now it says also, we not only have to see how we are losing our lives due to the violence in our country experience today, but also due to the acts of hatred that we live for being who we are today in Jonathan's Kamar. To who we are today, it is Jonathan. Santos, tomorrow it could be who could it be? Writes one of the stewards in a statement, declared that the demand that the crime be investigated as a hate crime and that sexual diversity under the guidelines of protocol from the administrative justice is that establishes a guaranteed inclusive justice in case that involves people in the LGBTQ community. In addition to they directly pointed at the governor of the state, Jalisco, Ramosa, the state attorney general Gerardo, to clarify the death of Jonathan's and clear in the legal matter, to have more clarity in the death of Jonathan and clear of the legal matter. And it's also stating that it is of no use, Mr. Governor, the new law of attention of youth, if the diverse youth and students are being ignored, assassinated, and violence, claimed one of the groups. So, he was murdered. And they sent his hashtag Mexico, Jonathan, LGBT activist, murders, femicide, Jalisco. So he was murdered and shot. They're saying that they really don't know. They're doing allegedly a thorough investigation, and they're saying that could be a hate crime. It could be a hate crime. It could be a love crime, triangle crime. They're really doing investigation. They're not really sure why he was killed. But they said we only have some losing our lives and stuff. I'm going to go to the part where it's stating more information. It says, give me a second here. Because they're saying they really don't know possible actors. We are ahead of our time as far as the testing. And it's stating here circumstances that, okay. It's saying that it could be ruled as a hate crime or a crime of passion. That they do not rule out the possibility it was a robbery. So they're not really sure. Was it a hate crime, crime of passion, or robbery? All they do know is this young man is dead from this university. And I want to keep you heads up and stuff as far as the story. This is horrible. His life, his body, going to college, university, here, this gunshot wound to the head, killed. So the family in my prayers, and this was in Spanish, God bless him. And the family of your prayers, please be safe out here, people. It is so dangerous out here in this world. It is so sad to live in your truth and to be murdered for it. What happened to just walking away from people because you don't like them? What happened to just leaving people alone? What happened to just minding your business? Why is it so important to kill somebody? I just will never understand that in 1,000 years. Anyway, I'll leave you here. Y'all can comment below how you feel about this. At the top, there's the Instagram button. Follow me. I'll follow you back. Comment below, share this video, make sure you hit the notification bell if you care to find out more information about him. So when I find out any more information, I will share with you. Like this video, share this video, let you know I love you, and thank you for watching. Kiss the ring.